Hi everyone, this is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching with today's video, and it's called Let's Do That Quilt Pattern One More Time. And it's a follow-up to the videos 135 and 137. I finally found out that it's going to be a lot easier to keep up with the numbers for the videos than the names for the videos. And all my videos appear at on youtube.com. See Stephanie Kitchens 4340. So maybe that'll make it a little easier for you. And what today is looking back at a block that's turned out to be a favorite, and the power of color, and a review of something we've done before. I'm going to take you back to a quilt from the Love of Quilting, and you may remember this. This one is made with only one block. The cutout for it is 5 3/4 inches by 4 inches, that rectangle. That makes this great block. And you remember there was one that I did my crazy colors. Then I did one where there was solid. Then I mixed it up with some blacks. And then I mixed it up with just some colored pairs that were similar. And the quilt I ended up at the end of all of that planning was just to use the solid of one color that I really liked. I've been saving this blue pattern, and I said I'm just going to make the whole thing with that. Well, the other day I found a pile of red, white, and blue fabric, and I thought, what would be a nice pattern to use for that? And this is what I ended up with. Do I feel patriotic? I love the shades of the reds and the blues, and it all came together. It was fat quarters that I bought as a set, and I just love it. I finished it yesterday. I'll move up here and you can look at it and see. And it's just so neat how all those different colors went together in that block. And it wasn't hard because you made your blocks and then you just laid them out till you got it just like you liked it. And remember, when you're not sure about your quilt, well, even when I'm sure, I take a picture of it so that I can stand back and look at it another way. And then when I got ready to do my stitching on the machine, each one of those little white boxes, I said I wanted that to be special. And I thought, because it's really a nice part of it. So if you look in the very center, I put a star. And then I have hearts between each of the arms of the star. And then just some loop-de-loos around the outside edge. But my favorite is to challenge myself and see if I can come up with how to do it without breaking my thread on purpose. And so what I did was I went and I started in the very center of the star, and I did the loop-de-loos in there. And then I veered off, and then I went up into the heart, and I did the flower. And then I went around the heart, and I went up the triangle and down the triangle of the arm. And there again, I went around and around. And then I did the heart. And when I finished and got all the way around, then I just trailed up, echoed up, and started doing some general loop-de-loos, some big ones and some little ones all the way around. And that made this a fun quilt. And then the other part, I just have like, it's flying and they're just shooting off on those different parts of the pinwheel. And then I got lucky. Look at this crazy background. It had everything in it. And it wasn't hard to find it. It was really nice. And then around the bottom edge in the red, I have hearts and loops. And then I have, let's see if I can get a shot. Maybe here this will get a shot of it. And you can see, I saw that on the internet one time, and I've used it several times because it's just a beautiful addition to the quilt. This is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching. Remember the power of your colors, and go back to some of those other patterns you've used before and see what happens. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this or have any ideas, please subscribe, like, and make comments. Thank you.